Right.
Yeah. I'm not gonna repeat it until I'm ready. So good evening, guys, and welcome to
Hi, Dirty
Hampshire
Faces.
Outdoors and Survival.
TJ.
I've done a very silly thing this
Kitten killer.
weekend. I've eaten haggis out of season. Oh dear. I've caught Scottish. Yes, my beard is red. Do apologise.
It's real red. Schwarzkopf. Real red.
Schwarzkopf red. Well, it's supposed to be red. Mine went ginger.
Yeah.
Yours went red.
Yeah, mine went red.
Yeah, mine went a little bit. Woo. Good evening, all. Good evening,
Good
TJ.
evening,
Good evening, Kitta. Good evening, Dirty Faces. How you all doing? Good. I'm mumbling already. Good evening, T. FU2 crew. Oh yeah, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, kitten can be a dangerous thing.
Yeah. So I'll get into a bit of that in a minute, actually. So tonight, what am I doing? I'll tell you how good Mickey's feeling. Tonight, Mickey's on Koppenberg, 4%. I'm allowing myself a little drink tonight. First time.
Lemonade. Our secret lemonade drinker.
Yeah. First time since before Christmas. And reason being, speaking to the P at Powers at B, there's a nice little document they give me on what I can, can't have, things to avoid, things to be careful around. What they have said is you can have alcohol, not to have more than 14 units a week. At which point I went, I only drink once a week, so 14 units Sunday night. No, can't do that. But that equates apparently to a unit. I'm allowed that. And I am, in actual fact, allowed a second one if I wish. So, yeah. Cheers, guys. How am I feeling? Oh, a lot better. A lot better.
I'm better, thank you very much. Yeah. It can keep me away.
Mobility's getting there. Weight's coming off, funny enough. Not eating as much as I was for some strange reason. But the mobility's coming up. I can touch my toes now. So long as I go steady, I can lift my arms up above my head. I am absolutely 100% forbidden from lifting any weight until, what was it? I've got another few weeks to go. Yeah, I can lift 20 pounds at the 12-week period. And then from then I can start progressing up. And that's to allow the stomach to heal. But other than that, yeah, I'm feeling quite positive, quite happy. Hair's gone, however, light's got a bit of a glare off of it. So I've put the hat on to stop dazzling you all tonight. And
you're yawning. You tired?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Head, shoulders, knees. It's very much so. Yeah, Jason's got a video up, so if you want to dive over to Muddy's Ruts and have a look, he did a
motivation first, Charlie.
bannock bread recipe for you guys with a bit of a twist. So yeah,
I certainly like the blueberry looking one. Oh.
Yeah, it did look good. Did look good. Very simple, very easy recipe. Okay. And unfortunately, I missed a call from him this afternoon. I think he was going to come up, but I think missing the call, he's probably sorting his own bits and pieces out. So let's say first thing tonight, thoughts and prayers to everybody affected in the world by any form of disaster, whether it be in California or anywhere else in this world. Horrible things have happened.
It's not moving.
Hope everybody is okay, and those of you with friends and family in those areas, I hope they're all safe. I'm not going to dwell on that too much tonight because I'm trying to be upbeat. Although I will say, any of you that are interested in geology, situations in the world, yeah, when you come off of this night, grab a pen quick now. Grab a pen. Think of what happens when Iceland and Mount St Helens, how that affected the climate for the following 2 years, and Google Ethiopian volcano. Oh, that's gonna be.
Well, that's actually two, isn't there? There's a huge one and one that has never, on recorded history, erupted.
I kid you not. It's worth a look. It's a 40-kilometre long fault that's opening in Ethiopia, or possibly going to open in Ethiopia. Go along and have a look. It's very, very interesting. And that's not me scaremongering or anything like that. These things happen. They've happened all through history. They will happen again. But it is quite a fascinating subject. And my heart goes out to the Ethiopians if it does go up, because when you see it on Google Maps, it's actually in one of the few green areas.
Right, excuse me for listening. For some reason, my phone was playing. Hi, Benny, Honey Log Hoppers. FU2 crew said, can you say hello to his 10-year-old son and Carmen, please? He's amazed that you guys are in England and not in the US. Hi, Carmen.
Carmen. Hi. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hi from the Willow.
Hi from Willow, and hi from everybody here on the channel.
Yeah.
So, Carmen, you are 10 years old. Wonderful age to be at.
Hi, Katrina.
She likes
your bread.
Yeah. Growing up, not too serious. Carmen, don't take life too serious, no matter what anybody tells you. But study hard at school, do well, practice, and have an awesome time doing it. Isn't that right, Willow? It certainly is. It certainly is, isn't it, Willow? So, yeah, and thank you for joining, watching our channel. We're glad to have you here. So I've got to read through some of the comments quick myself now. Far up. Here
for some reason, mine had stopped completely.
Log Hoppers, are you guys? Hope you're doing good.
Hi, Maud. Hi, Tara, and the doggy.
Katrina, hiya, sweetheart. Observation Post Charlie, hello, sir. I hope you're good. Yeah, it is kitten. It is a bit of a scary one. Not so much for us here, but it could be worse for other people. TJ did get that. I did get the 3 words. I haven't looked it up yet. I've been a bit busy this afternoon. Doing Kaz's hair, doing my beard. And yes, some of you are going to say, Mick, what the hell have you done for your beard? Well, do you know what? I'll give you a simple thing. A pleasure in life. Here's a tip to some of you guys. A simple pleasure in life. Do your wife's hair. Help her with it.
I was getting a bit...
Help her with the colour in her hair. Do you know what? It's a simple task. It's an easy task. It's something I enjoy doing and gives her an immense amount of pleasure. So, and then you find yourself stood in the bathroom looking in the mirror with these gloves on that are covered in dye, and you look and you and you think, I shouldn't, because you know I'm not a kid anymore.
Thank you.
At which point you find yourself working it in. And I don't care. It's better than looking at the grey old.
My hair looks that long, but it's not actually. It's right down my back. And the one box now is getting to be a bit.
She's a bit curly, and it tends to. Handouts or what? Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Observation Post. That's really sweet. Oh.
But the noodles are coming. I haven't actually, in all honesty, yet. Funds are a bit tight this week, so we didn't order them this week. It'll be this week coming. We're going to order them in it, and yes, you will see me do it. But I'm going to have to do it from here. But staying true to form, I'm going to cook them in here on the MSR. I'll prepare it. I might even do it as a live. Actually, what do you reckon, guys? Mickey doing Benny's Bulldog Challenge live? Yeah, because I've got to admit.
Yeah, because you can't cheat then.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I won't let him cheat. I
mean, at the end of the day, watching Sticks chow down on Benny's Bulldogs was an education, wasn't it? Sorry, I had to throw that out there. When I wrote it down on a bit of paper as a note to remember, that line just threw me. And I'm this week going to chow down on Benny's Bulldogs.
Hi, Owen. He likes your beard too.
Yeah.
Hi, Sussex.
When I used to be in the bike club, I used to quite regularly dye my beard just for the fun of it.
Yeah. And I got through various stages, but for some reason my hair likes red.
Yeah.
And it's really weird. I tried purple once and it went red.
Yeah.
So I thought, it's just a duff one, so I'll get another one. No, it went red.
Yeah, she's red. Simple as that. And I don't mind that. No. I don't mind. I like a bit of red. So there we go, don't we? Yeah, makes her fiery. Actually suits her personality, because a lot of you don't realise she is quite feisty. She is a feisty, fiery woman. And I was always taught as a young man, be very careful around redheads. They tend to be a bit fiery.
Yeah, it's just me. If redheads were normally of the gentle folk, of the, it used to be the midwives and all that. So
yeah, fiery.
And I was born Halloween, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the Bulldog Challenge. They will come this week, and I will do it from here. And I will probably do it as a live so that you'll get a live response. See how it goes.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah, because I reckon some people are going to cheat by not actually videoing. That you got to have the video. You got to have the video of you eating it, not it. Take a spoonful, then yeah.
No, you've got to do the whole pot. You've got to do the whole pot. Sticks to the whole pot, which is actually up the ante a little bit. So cheers, Sticks.
Yeah, every 5 minutes, F you,
yeah,
F you, Benny.
Yeah.
Stop it! You're annoying little toad.
Killer, beware redheads, especially if they're wearing kilts.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I have got some tartan pattern bits, haven't I?
Well, no, shush.
We give him a big bone, just to keep him quiet, and he's still belly aching.
Yeah. You've got to be involved in the conversation. You've got to be part of it, and he's just one of those dogs. Right, so Leo, know tonight, Kitten Killer, who won the quiz last week, he's our quiz master this week, and we'll hit that probably about 8:45. So we're looking probably about. Well, what are we time-wise now? I'm looking at the wrong clock. So I'm probably looking about 30 to 40 minutes from now. And then what we'll do is, I believe Ketten's got 10 questions for us tonight. So we like to stick to around 10. We'll do the 10 questions. Ketten will be then the quiz master. We're looking like that. We'll work out who's won it. And then that person is going to be the quiz master next week.
Observation post. Charlie said he's been praying for you. We appreciate that. Thank you.
I will take all praise. So
enjoying your videos.
Results will be in by next Sunday. So next Sunday I'll have had the results from my pathology, and we will know exactly where we're going from there. So, and I will update you. And as I've said all through this process, I will be honest. Good, bad, or ugly, keep the truth out there, and stay positive.
Yeah.
So I will take any prayers, any kind thoughts, any best wishes.
Evening Sticks. Well done on that challenge.
Sticks, how are your lips now? How are you managing now?
You like your eyes were melting.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to know, because I'm going to be doing it live this week. So I want to know how much pain to expect.
Could have some goodies coming this week. Your slingshot on that cleared customs, so that should be out of Nick. That'll be here before Saturday, I should think.
Lips are fine now. Excellent.
Tea, naughty. Oh, thanks, Maud and Tara.
Cheers,
thank you.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those. Right. Statistically, a lot of us are going to have problems like this, and this is one of the things I'll say to you all is just stay positive, be positive. Yeah, that's all you can be, and be grateful for every day. If it's done one thing for me, if it's taught me one thing, and that is I'm a lot more appreciative of little things. You wake up one day and you realise.
I mean, no, some of you joining us here have had past and present.
Some people are suffering still at this moment. So, and again, to anybody that's suffering anything, I don't care whether it's a common cold, aches, pains, injuries, or eating spicy noodles, my heart goes out to you.
And I must say, if you haven't seen Jason's video yet, Muddy Ruts, go and watch it, because at the end, the pot noodle bit, I need weed. I was laughing that much.
Yeah. Yes. Pot noodle Sasquatches. That's right.
Yes. Yeah. He unfortunately, I can't get to do all my hair myself, and he's been well enough to do it, so he did today. So yes, he decided that he's gonna.
Like you always find yourself. So by the time I've used up all the Diane Kaz's hair and got hers sorted, I go into to clean the gloves off, because they only give you one pair of gloves, which I don't understand. They're always too small for my hands. Again, I don't understand. So I go into the bathroom to wash them off, ready for the rinse process. And what you're going to do, you might as well use it up, haven't you? So, yeah. So this is what Mick would.
So you're lucky, Willow, that you're doing you.
This is what Mick would look like if he was a redhead. Quite like it, actually. Yeah. Fiery.
And with a cap as well. I like that. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you like the cap, dear? Yeah. I like the cap. Kaz got me this cap last year. I mean, obviously, I'm a man of limited follicle features, so.
Hello, Bull Shoals. How are you doing?
This time of year especially, I like to keep the old noggin covered. And I like a flat cap. She got me that one.
They're not got a flat cap on it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's quite nice. It's a synthetic one. It's breathable. It's fairly waterproof. It's comfortable. Keeps a little bit of heat in. Doesn't overheat the noggin. Yes, it's nice.
Yeah, see, Bull Shoals likes your hat.
Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. Well, again, it was. Where'd you get that one?
That's Temu.
Temu.
It's about £1.90.
£1.90. Okay, it's at the end of the day, what can you say?
Outdoors said he looks like you're from Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Yeah.
Well, I'm West Country, so
I like that Sussex. He's always said he's not bald. He's just got a massive centre parting.
He's a big
I
old
do feel
like
that those people that do the comb over thing. Look, it's just.
Let's get this out there for a start. When it comes to survival, that is my sensor. Okay, this up here will pick up that very first temperature change, that first micro of a degree, that single speck of rain. So whilst the rest of you are sitting there going, "Is it raining?" and putting your gear on all soggy, I've already got mine on. Okay. Plus, in the event of an emergency, I can shine a light on it, and it can be seen for miles.
It's a major glare going on there.
Yeah, hence that. I've moved the lights. I'm trying to improve the lights. I'm fed up with the lights, the two rings shining off the lens of my glasses when I'm talking to you. Again, going back to survival training and critical training. Critical training. It's always good to see people's eyes. Okay. Aww. So one of the things I'm aware of when I do my channel is I like people to see my eyes, which is difficult when you've got light focusing on you. You wear glasses, it tends to bounce off. But it's I think if you can see my eyes, you can see.
So I've got a mister on there.
Oh no!
Got the mister on.
Dun dun dun. That is the voice of the Misterons. I should have known that.
It's the flipping calling of the. He's got a big bone out in the hallway, and he's just moaning.
If you'd pointed that out to me before we'd set up tonight, I'd have taped the two lights together, dimmed it down a little bit, and then scanned it across the room at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We watched one of the first Thunderbirds the other day. I don't remember seeing that one, but it was really good. Parker broke into Mr. Tracy's safe. Yeah.
So good stuff. So, new shaver for Christmas. Excellent.
Something from Benny.
Benny, can we all take a moment to wish Outdoor Ali all the best? This is my boss. Oh no. No, I wasn't aware of that. Cheers, Benny, for letting us know. Yes.
Sending love and light out to Outdoor Ali.
I light a candle tonight.
Yeah.
Say the prayer.
Sorry to your mum passed.
Oh, yeah, mate. It's, Ali, if you see this, mate, my heart goes out to you. I'll dive onto your channel and send you I'll have a chat to you. And again, anybody that's going through anything like that, we're all here as a community.
Cheers for letting us know, Benny.
Some don't always want to talk about it. Some do need to talk about it. Yeah. Some just want to mention it. So if you've ever got anything like that in your life that you want to talk about, you want to mention it on here, you want to get the help of other people's kind thoughts and prayers, feel free to do so. I don't mind what anybody puts up there in the chat at all, as long as it's non-political, doesn't cause harm to other people, and it's a community thing. If you need help, need somebody's arms around you, need to be hugged by friends, do so, because again, that's part of a community, isn't it? It's how you support one another, and sometimes people do feel lost and lonely and need a bit of support. Likewise, when dealing with things like bereavement, anger, stress, upset, fear, disaster, and so on, sometimes people also just want to set back a little bit. So again, one of the problems in this world, a lot of people, I'm one of those, quite often I want to step back a little bit and process it myself, and everybody wants to come up and put their arms around you, and sometimes you don't want that. Sometimes you just want to step back, and people read it wrong. Sometimes they read it as, oh, you got the hump about, I was only trying to be caring. No, just if you're dealing with somebody in those sort of situations, just, yeah.
And some people don't find it awkward. They don't know what to say. So, you know, don't ever worry about that. You know, feeling that, you know.
Hi, Rooksfoot. How you doing, mate?
Hi, Rooksfoot.
Yeah, Bushcraft, you're definitely right there. Humour is a great way of dealing with things. And again, okay, so I've dealt with a couple of traumatic situations in my life, with casualties, injuries, and so forth. And people have turned around to me afterwards and said, "Why are you cracking jokes and laughing when you're dealing with that?" That's how I deal with the stress. The other thing is, if you're on the ground and you've got a serious injury, and the guy that's coming over and he's dealing with you, he's looking happy, bouncing, non-concerned, and all the rest of it, it's going to make you feel better about the situation. So, everybody deals with things in different ways and manners. I tend to crack jokes, make funnies, people actually read it as I'm not taking it serious. However, what you tend to see on the surface is the swan, and what's going underneath is the feet going like that. So,
hello,
Ray. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, it's sad news. Walking fast from my secret training weapon on a shingle beach. Shingle beaches are a nightmare for me because I just yeah.
Shingle beaches, good exercise. Good exercise. Observation post Charlie. So, question, an honest opinion. 60 plus years old, wanted to compete this spring in the Norwegian Foot Ruck March. I have some health issues. Would it be silly for me to try and get my third medal? Okay, the only person that can truly judge that observation post Charlie is yourself. Okay, I would say to you, it's this. In all challenges in life, it's not the winning. It's not always the succeeding. Sometimes it's in the having the go. If you, on the day, do your build up for it. And if you on the day think, do you know what, I'm going to give it a go, give it a go. Right? Competing in it and encouraging other people to compete in it and having a go is worthwhile. If you go into it with the attitude that I'm going to do my best and where I come doesn't matter, it's the fact that I'm having a go, you've already won. So I would say to you, as long as you feel capable of doing it and have not been medically advised by your doctor not to, give it a go. Give it a go. I know guys that do marathons that come in regularly a day or so after the marathon is finished, packed up and cleared off. They still do it. And people say, "Oh, why'd you do it? You didn't even get on TV. You came last." Because I wanted to. Because that's my goal. Because I've achieved the distance. So again, mate, do it. Do it. If you do it, speak to your doctor. Say, this is what I want to do. If he turns around you and says, absolutely no way on this earth, end X, fine, do it next year. And he says, do you know what? As long as you go study it, crack it out, do it. Do it.
Yeah, look, I agree with you about the sense of humour. I love playing games against humanity, and I can be really sick if I want to be.
Scares me sometimes. Scares me.
Good evening, Stealth.
Give it a go, brother, and let us know how you get on. In fact, one of the things I find helps me is like your channel. You stick out with your channel. I'm going to have a go at this. This is my build-up training. These are the goals I'm going to attain each week, building up to it if I can. Do you know, funny enough, if you involve your subscribers, your friends, and that with it, you suddenly find you've got a lot of support. You suddenly find people are asking you, how did you get on? That's excellent. That's excellent. And people give you tips and advice, which helps. Instead of you doing it on your own, you start to feel that there's people stood at your shoulder.
Yeah, the Disney extension one is a bit wrong. I've done the Star Wars one. That was good.
Stealth, you are never late on parade. Okay,
no.
You're more than welcome, my friend. Yeah, we are more than happy to see you. Owen, hope you're good, mate. Mrs. Hobbles, hope you're good, and I hope that young man of yours is behaving. Cuddles to the dogs as well. Yeah, it's a good point there. Owen, yeah, it's doing it, and it's getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, bit of a twinge there. Yeah, you have to excuse me every now and again. I'll just get a little.
Yeah, I noticed he's having a bit of pain on the one on his back, and I rubbed my hand across there and went, ow! And it's the little stitch, the little plasticky stitch thing. It's sticking up, and yeah.
So I got a little stitch poking out. So yeah, that's got to come out.
Good evening, Osprey.
Evening, Osprey, and welcome.
£25 rucksack.
£25 rucksack. Excellent. And 18.6 miles. Mate, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. You know, we're all behind you.
Yeah, and you'll start doing it, and then you'll know yourself if you can.
Yeah.
And, you have hard days and you're going to have easier days, but I think you'll...
Yeah, I think he's going.
I think,
he's got my support, and I'll be walking there alongside him.
Well, hopefully they're going to remove that stitch when we go into...
Next week.
Friday. This Friday.
Yeah, Friday that'll come out. If it was on the front, I'd have taken it out myself by now, but...
I had that, because this finger here, I had... the arthritis got so bad, they put a bolt in there.
Yeah.
And I kept having it kept getting infected, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I see this little bit, and I was pulling it, and it was hurting to pull. And I snipped one end and pulled it, and it was a stitch. And it had been in there for nearly a year, and that's why my finger kept getting weird.
It's supposed to use dissolving stitches internally, and they hadn't. So
I'm glad you found the channel, and welcome.
Yeah, welcome, Osprey. So we're not always talking about medical problems.
Hi, Foxy.
Basically, on these evenings, we chat and have a laugh and a joke. We're all outdoorsy people from all sorts of different fields, whether it be survival, bushcraft, hunting, fishing, trapping, wild camping, walking, or just people that love being outside. And we get together, we have a natter. Now, although you'll see me on the TV, the screen, the phone, and whatever, with the lovely Caroline listening to the Willow, the focus of this live stream on a Sunday night is the chat. It's pulling people together. It's having a great time. And
this evening, we're having a quiz hosted by Kitten, isn't it?
Yeah, Kitten will be doing the quiz tonight.
Yeah, nomads, exactly like us. We've got nomads, we've got...
nomads,
We've got people that know lots, we've got people that don't know so much. We've got experts on this and expert on that.
And it's about getting together. We're building a community.
Just sitting there, some have a beer. I've got lemonade. We just sit, have a chat, and
it's also a safe space. We don't care about race, religion, creed, colour, politics, sexuality. None of that comes into it. This is in this world here, or in my world here. It's just come and enjoy yourself, feel safe. As long as we don't get into politics, religion, sexuality, which really at the end of the day are all personal choices and all individual choices, nobody has an issue. Funny that, isn't it? When we all put that to one side and just chat about what we enjoy, say hello, be polite to one another, and don't bring those things into the conversation.
No question is a silly question.
It all goes smooth.
Yeah, and it's.
And again, everyone has something to learn.
Trina, you're learning. You're picking up on things.
And again,
I tell you what, I've got myself one of those vacuum sealing thing. I'll have a go at making some of our own, boiling the bags.
Yes,
and making food last longer.
That's the announcement, isn't it? What were we going to call that? Monthly.
High Pro Plus Kid.
Monthly bill.
MME, MMB,
MRE.
MRE,
MMB.
MMB, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're doing, it's quite simple. Somebody asked me a while back about doing rations. Okay. Now I've been around a fair bit. I've tried lots of different rations and the rest of it. So I thought, if I start ordering rations for myself, which, just face it, quite expensive, I can't really manage that. But I thought, if I posted it to Kaz and said, what do you reckon? I said, but we'll do it on this aspect. The video we do on the rations will be both me and Kaz.
Yeah.
I've got to eat the rations because Kaz don't fancy trying some of the stuff there. She
I might
try
give
a little
it a go,
bit.
you know. It
but
might
the
be
idea
a little
is,
bit woo,
Kaz is going to select the rations. She's going to order rations from different places around the world, one a month, and then here on a video, I'm going to try it with Kaz, and we'll discuss what we honestly think about it. We're talking about it from both the soldier's point of view, prepper's point of view, and survivalist point of view. And I will put those three out in all times when I'm discussing it. From the soldier's point of view, is it an effective ration? Is it good? Would it work in the field for me? As a prepper, is it a good ration? Is it something that'd be worth putting by it? Would it be efficient? Would it be cool? You know? And we will go to it from those three angles like that. But the fun of it is, I don't know what's coming. I have no choice in this. And I've said to Kaz,
Benny, you little devil.
Doesn't matter where it's from, right? I will give it a go. So we're expecting some weird stuff. And then likewise, if any of you have got something a bit strange and wonderful out there, back of the cupboard, and you think, blimey, if you want to send it to us, do so. Because if you want to see me try something,
it's like the sealing machine. I saw it on Temu. It was £9, and it came with the bags.
Yeah.
I've got some rolls of bags as well, and we're going to have a go at seeing what we can seal and see if we can make our own boiling bag meals and that to.
Yeah. So producing your own rations.
Yeah. Some MREs you have them, and you're so like Max said to us, no one really likes them. Really likes them. But if you can make some of your own, you can do it to your taste, and you know exactly what's in them.
The other thing is you can balance the diet better. Everybody's requirements is very, very different, as I'm learning at the moment. And sometimes you are restricted on what you can and can't have. Like, I can't have bananas, not allowed bananas at all now. Too much potassium. So again, you have to adjust these things. And once you start looking at ingredients, sometimes you're like, oh, really? But one of my old go-tos, quite simply, I love pearl barley. So one of my go-tos always used to be knock up like a pearl barley risotto.
Oh, tea.
So I'd soak my pearl barley, and then I'd make a risotto using a little bit of chicken stock, finish it off with a little bit of hard cheese, right, and then pack that up. And that stuff makes a lovely filling meal. But now being able to vacuum pack it, which means I'm able to reheat it in my brew kit.
Yeah. What I like to see about doing your own jerky as well.
Yeah.
Because I mean, another thing is, like, in your freezer, you've got a small fridge or a small freezer, you've got a small amount of space.
Yeah.
But if we can vacuum pack it, it means you get more in.
Yeah.
So yeah, give it a go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah.
So Bell End in the Woods is Benny.
Yeah. Bell End in the Woods.
And then Psych one is
Tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All coming in on your different names.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hawthorne jerky.
Well, sounds interesting.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that does sound very interesting. Yeah, I've done buckthorn.
Yeah, I did
jerky.
Like
sea buckthorn jerky.
Modern Tara had that lovely broth the other day with the nettles. I did a thing on here on nettles, because you can make so much from them. You know, there's things for your plants and feed.
Yeah, I've done sea buckthorn jerky. Basically, yeah, it sets. And it's beautiful, but it's a lot of vitamin C. Quite shot. You're saying that about Hawthorn. I take it that's the same sort of process like Hoppers, where you're actually making the pulp and producing getting the seeds out and that, then allowing it to set. This sounds quite interesting actually, because actually a great way of preserving stuff. Yeah, and again, why not have a go at things, try things? It's lots of different methods. Astringent, yes, very astringent. Yeah, same process. Right, I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to give that a go because again, it always makes me Jason laugh. I'm a big Hawthorn muncher. I'll go along hedgerows picking those lovely red berries off as I go. Just the old
woodsman. So who we got there?
Yeah, chewing and spitting the seeds back as you do back into the hedge. Old woodsman. Yeah.
It's like a guessing thing. Like
I think people are, mate, but hey, it's all good.
It's
all
me.
Good.
Is that the real you? But in
yeah, you got a mystery now. Then is it the old woodsman? Who is it? It's the old woodsman.
Yours?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Bushcroft, Sussex.
Bushcroft, Sussex.
You little sneaky little devil.
See, I don't know this. Everybody's got an alter ego. Maybe I need to come up with an alter ego. Maybe I should stop.
We haven't heard from the Badger and the Woodsman for a while.
No, I haven't. I hope he's good. No,
yes, we've seen everyone's videos of all their snow. Me and Mick have come to the conclusion that Farnborough has a big, huge umbrella over it because we've been watching it snowing in Dartmoor, out on Dartmoor, and up into Dorset, and it's coming from Kent and Sussex, and then us, nothing,
nada, not a drop,
not a flipping flake.
But I might even put a channel ban on other people mentioning their snow rubbing my nose.
Evening, Ian.
Yeah. So right, we've also had a mention from
Ian's back.
Hi Ian, how you doing, mate? I've had a message from Elusive Dartmoor sending his love to everybody. Hopes you're all good and well. He's sending all his best and wished everybody a happy Christmas and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ian, I hope you're good, mate. Back just
Sussex, we didn't have that. We had a little bit of snow, and then as quick as it snowed, it rained.
Yeah. Yeah. Give it a go. Yeah. Give it a go, mate. Yeah. Give it a go. It's a very, very. The attitude being, I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely thought it's gone.
Yeah.
Well, I went out and decided that he loved it, and then he thought, no, this is cold, wet stuff. Don't like it.
Melted on him, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was fine till it melted through his fur, and then he went, hang on, that's water. Water? I come from the Himalayas. I'm not used to water. Curled up asleep now, at last.
Welcome to Walkers of a Hidden Path.
Yeah, that's our members channel.
Oh.
Yeah. So any of you that's on the members channel, we have the Walkers of a Hidden Path, which was what I set up for the member side of things. So you're Walkers of a Hidden Path, secret path. Yeah. There'll be more on that later to come this year. Druid Nick might be taking you to the back of the Cave of Dreams. You'll learn more. Observation post, Charlie. I've got to get new glasses.
It does say that.
It does say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, no. Yeah. We.
Yeah.
Nah. We're just nothing.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're not saying anything about that. Not saying anything about that. Move on from there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, bless you, sweetheart.
Yeah. Welcome.
Idea, shorts or shorter version of some of your longer videos. Mickey's Quickies.
It's not a bad idea.
Good evening, Jess.
A quickie with Mickey. Jess
in the house. So we can
Jess.
get your...
Jess, you naughty, naughty girl.
Yeah.
Right, so whilst we're here, I would like to say once again.
Yeah. Yeah, T's going to get... Yeah, T says get the knife out. Mitch is getting it out.
I would like to say once again, on quite a low day, actually, when I was struggling, when I was having a bit of a setback day, because I'd gone out on the scooter and made myself a little bit sore, and the following day I was stuck in bed.
It needs new bushes.
Whinging, moaning, sort of grumping, giving Caroline hell, in all honesty, and bumping my gums at the dog. God, me think you mean, dog. A parcel come. Caroline come up. There you go, you got a parcel. And I opened that parcel. And the stickers are up. You see one on the board there, Jess. I've got one on the computer to remind me, and I've got a spare one there, which I'm keeping as sacred. So this box comes, and I open the box up. And there are 2 handcrafted pouches in there. Look, that one's Caroline's.
Yeah, they've got even hand-carved toggles. Wooden toggles on them.
Absolutely brilliant. I've got to go for... I know where mine's going already. I actually measured the item up to see if it fitted. They're absolutely wonderful.
Brilliant.
But on top of that, Jess sent me that. Now, that is absolutely stunning. Okay? Now, as some of you are aware...
observation post, Charlie.
I'm a bit of a druid. And I do ceremonies and that for people, and I do preside over certain celebrations, weddings and things like that. And I do blessings and christenings and that. That's going into my toolkit for that, Jess, because that
it's even got the runes on it, and it's
fantastic,
beautiful.
So
absolutely,
it will be used as a ceremonial item. Okay, and again, before anybody says, I think no, it's not for sacrificing. We don't sacrifice, but the only thing that gets sacrificed in any of my ceremonies might be the chocolate hobnobs, but they're a symbolic thing.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
So yeah, thank you so very much.
He's so chuffed about that,
and that made my day. It gave me a real pickup that had me buzzing. Yeah, so thank you very much, Jess. You are an absolute angel. Me and Jess have been in conversation. There may be something else coming my way.
Definitely, the rooms did make.
Yeah, I can't nap. I can't nap. I can nap very roughly. I'm a blacksmith. I can smash the living out of metal, but trying to do stone, which I always thought would be an easy transition. Some people have a feel for certain things, and some people don't. And I definitely don't have the feel for flint napping. I suppose if I gave it long enough, John, I could probably pick it up. But that is a true
you did a bit at the camp, didn't you? The second one.
Yeah.
Lee Roberts came.
Yeah.
And showed people.
He's another man, like you, Jess. When it comes to
did well with that.
Napping flints and things, absolutely fantastic. And Ray picked it up straight away. It's one of those things. Some people pick up a feel for things. I think ingrained in us all is certain abilities. Mine's very caveman. It's very much Mickey Bash. Heat metal, make metal hot. Mickey Bash. Metal do what Mickey want. So again, I'm not so good at doing that sort of thing. But Jess, you are, and as Stick said, you are a legend. You know, and you made my day, week, month, possibly.
Yeah, it got quite emotional. That because I looked at the box, and I was thinking, I've seen that
observation post,
before.
Charlie. Look after yourself, mate. Take care. Speak to you through the week. Be good, brother.
Yeah, metal do what Mickey want exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, metal does do what Mickey wants. And again, I've got projects this year. There's a couple of ideas. I'm going to make some more grills up this year. Bits and pieces there. Arrowheads. Yeah. Yeah, I made a stone. Oh, don't laugh, mate. Mate, I can make a stone for throwing at somebody. It's about it. Yeah, you did see my reaction.
Yeah, Sussex. I've got
John, how you doing, mate? 15 inches of snow.
They're in the man cave. My father used to carve walking sticks. He used to whittle them. And when my father passed away, my mum shared all the sticks my dad had left between me, my brother and sister, and herself. So yeah, I've got.
So John had 15 inches. I see.
John, we've had nothing. It's been bloody cold, and that's it.
We were sort of noting the other day that they were saying that you were having rolling power outages in certain parts of the states with the snow and the conditions with that.
We come very close to this country.
Yeah, we did.
Countrywide.
Last week,
blackouts. Yeah.
Last week they were on about blacking out the country. So we're cold here.
Of course, my darling. I'll message you.
We're cold here, John. I say cold. It's not that cold. Today, I think got up to about 4 degrees through the day. By night, it's dropping down to about -5, or has done the last couple of nights here for me in Hampshire. Through the days, it's got that cold, damp. It's not a dry cold. It's a damp cold. Quite a bit of humidity.
Nobody's done Mac it, but a dodgy haggis.
Yeah, I had an out-of-season haggis, mate, and this is what happens. Anybody that ever eats an out-of-season haggis, poaches a haggis, or eats it out of season, this is what happens. Your hair all goes red. I lost the cable internet for about 18 hours.
That's not so
all good now, though, mate. Yeah. Hopefully, all good now. Hopefully, well, obviously you are. You're on the internet.
I see there's people. There's a place up in Yorkshire, up in they always get stuck at this pub.
Yeah.
And they end up staying there, and
same people every year.
Yeah, they're not dark. Max said Jesus. That had nothing to do with me.
No. This is what happens. I'm like a child, you see. I'm dyeing Caroline's hair. I was the same when I was a little kid. I was that kid in the classroom that would pick up a crayon and go, red one.
The Tan Hill Inn, that's it.
Yeah.
It's,
It is almost quiz time. Yeah. So Kitten Killer is going to be our quiz master tonight. Whenever he's ready, he'll stick up his first question. Same rules as last week. First one that's seen on the screen to answer it correctly gets that question. And at the end of the quiz, we will sit there, or I'll try and make notes as we go. And if I mess it up, I apologise, but I'm going to try and make notes as we go. So at the end of the quiz, we can say so-and-so has won it, and that person will be the quiz master for next week. And all you got to do is go away, find 10.
It made that as well. It's a troll cross.
10 general knowledge quiz questions. They don't have to be outdoors and survival orientated. But guys, please try.
Start it now.
Yeah, don't find the impossible ones. Eyes down, guys. Right, question 1.
Oh.
Prometheus.
Rook's Foot.
Kitten's going to let me know.
I'll say Aries. Right. Rook's got it right. Right. Yeah, well done, Rooks. Rooks.
Well done, Rook's Foot. Right.
Yeah.
On to question 2. No. I'm not allowed to say.
Yes, we need.
We've got
Can we have an easy one? Can I pee, please, Bob?
Well done, T. Well done, T.
Yay.
This is quite handy, doing it this way, because it gives me a little bit of a break mid thing, and I'm already thinking about bits we can chat about afterwards.
I'll say Tennessee. Ooh. Yep.
Well done, Yachts.
Yeah. Hawaii. Hi, old crook.
Certainly does, old crook.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It certainly does, mate. Ooh, twitch. Number 4. There are 3 possible answers to this one, but only one, and the first correct answer is required. What is the collective term for a group of pandas? Well done, Rooks.
Embarrassment.
Embarrassment of pandas.
I thought it was a huddle. Embarrassment.
I was going to say shitload, but
pick a mix. Embarrassment. That's all. Yeah. So what the other 2 were? I'll put a gang. A cupboard or a bamboo of pandas. That's bizarre, isn't it?
maybe it means something different in translation.
Cupboard.
Where they come from.
Oh, there's a group of a cupboard of pandas over there. Yeah.
I'm just going to be panda cupboard. Got to take a panda out.
There's a whole bamboo of pandas over there.
Pete Best was the original drummer for which famous band?
The Wurzels. Could be, Boomer. Beatles. Oh, well done.
Well done, FU2. Well done, Bushcraft Sussex. Yeah. Great one. Angel Falls, the tallest uninterrupted waterfall in the world, is located in which country?
Sussex.
T, well done, T.
Venezuela. Yeah. Wow.
Evening, Kiwi. How you doing,
Kiwi.
mate? We're on
in the middle of a
question 7 of the quiz at the moment, but by all means.
Oh, sorry, Will. Sorry, good boy. Sorry, I'm treading your toe.
Question 7. How many dots appear on a pair of dice? How many dots appear on a pair of dice? Standard answers Wales.
Hi, Mole Catcher.
Did we get an answer on that one?
No, we're just waiting for him to see. The meaning of life.
Getting gonna. Pro Plus got it at 42. Well done, Pro Plus.
Well, just. Yeah. I got 42 right now.
On to question 8.
Yeah.
Hey, doing better than I am.
Yeah.
Right. Question 8. How many ghosts chase Pac-Man at the start of each game?
Wales.
Right. FU crew got that one. On to question 9.
Do the right thing, though, Mac. At one point, your answer will be right.
The Last Supper was painted by which artist? The Last Supper was painted by which artist?
Da Vinci. Owen got it right.
Yeah.
Da Vinci. Yeah, that guy that painted the ceilings. He had to lay on his back doing it. Yeah. Ninja Turtles.
It was Benny when nobody was looking, and then he covered it with white paint.
Yeah,
so
Benny, we know.
Yeah, we know Benny.
You're a time traveller. So it wasn't Mole. It wasn't Mole that did it.
Oh, sorry,
to get you back again, modern Tara.
Last question. Question number 10. Right. Who wrote the Book of Bushcraft 101, a field guide to the art of wilderness survival?
Sussex got it.
Yeah.
Dave Canterbury.
And show that I'm a fair man.
Yeah. Yay!
I did actually go in the quiz this week because I didn't want to cheat.
Yeah, we were. Lee, we're having a quiz night as well. Max got won it because he said Wales a lot.
Ooh.
It's going to be a tie.
It looks like it's possibly a tie. Hang on.
Yeah, definitely.
It could possibly be a three-way tie. It is a three-way tie tonight.
Yeah, you should get half a point.
Okay, no, we're going to have to come up with a tie-break question. We've got a three-way tie between T, Rooksfoot, and the FU crew. So it's a three-way tie between T, Rooksfoot, and the FU crew. We're going to need a tiebreaker to crack this out. So we need to find our quizmaster for next week. So I don't know, Kitten, do you want me to come up with one, or do you want to come up with one? Oh, Kitten has the tiebreaker. Good man, Kitten. If you want to fire away. Right, I only want 3 people to answer this. T, Rooksfoot, and FU crew to answer this question from Kitten Filler. First one up.
Kitten Filler?
Gets it. Kitten Killer, sorry.
Right. Yeah, you do look like Jamie.
Oh, Jesus. Where in a ship would you find a futtock? Right, whereabouts in a ship would you find the futtock? F-U-T-T-O-C-K. A futtock. Whereabouts in a ship would you find it? That's Rooksfoot, T, and FU crew. Where would you find the futtock?
Is that when you stub your bum when you're sitting down?
Rooksfoot's every name in every part of the ship a ship he can think of.
The vast behind. Dangling from the sonar. Closeness. There's a deadly silence.
There's a deadly silence. The suspense is killing us. I don't want to say anything in case I miss it. T.
Yeah, right. Next
T,
week,
got
T.
it.
You've got to do 10 plus a couple of tiebreakers.
Right, so T, next week, please, mate, could we have 10 general knowledge questions from you? For the general public, could we, as a couple of people said, yeah, 10 questions from you, mate.
Yeah.
I'll throw in a tiebreaker just in case. And around the same time next week, same format. We more or less hand over to you. You put the questions up. Let me know who got it right, because I'm a thickie too. I'll keep the score. And
what's the scores on the draws?
So just to let you know, all right, Rooksfoot, FU2 crew, and T all scored 2 points each.
Well done.
Other people that got correct answers were Bushcraft Sussex, Life's a Hobby, Pro Plus, Yarps. Yeah, so there we go. that was the quiz for this week.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed
Did you enjoy that? I thought it was good.
Yeah, let me know, guys, because obviously we can only tell from feedback whether people are enjoying this sort of thing or not.
Mostly, can you appeal the decision?
In all honesty to you guys, the way we play this game, whoever puts the questions up, you're the quiz master. So, yeah, please make sure your answers you do get them right, because I'm not getting involved in any arguments over pedantics over, well, actually, the left testicle of the anteater is known as its warble.
Yeah, Molly, Kitten says you've got to put it in writing.
Yeah. With a letter provided for a letter from your great grandmother twice removed.
In triplicate.
In triplicate, yes.
And it's got to be signed by your granny's auntie's granddad's
Labrador.
Yeah, on the Jack Russell side.
So this week, what am I doing this week? I'm doing Benny's Bulldog Bulldack Challenge. I'm chowing down on Benny's Bulldacks. I'm going to give the spicy noodle a challenge a go. I'm going to do that as a live, and then probably not actually say anything for about a week. Go on then, Bushcraft Sussex. You've got a freaky bit of trivia. If you want to throw out a bit of trivia, an interesting question, something that's fascinating, something you think people enjoy, throw it up.
Yeah.
Well, don't actually throw it up, but stick it in the comments. It's all fun and games. We're here to enjoy ourselves. Likewise, if you've got something funny, joke, something that's happened to you, something you want to laugh at, as long as, bear in mind we do have little people watching, and we have people from all around the world watch as well.
Yeah, a bit of cure, a bit of fun, things you didn't know.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. And again,
I certainly did not know that a group of pandas was called a bamboo, a cupboard, or an embarrassment.
No, and how many people are going to work tomorrow, walking in, sitting there?
I got one for you. What's a group of pandas called?
What's a group of pandas called? And where would you find a futtock? Outdoors Apprentice. You got a
as in a brassiere bust or bust.
Well done, Kiwi. No, I don't think you could actually tell us too much about that, but.
Roman Ray, the noodles, I believe it comes from Amazon. I was going to see, we got an Oriental store in Farnborough, quite a big one. I was going to see if they had that in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the polish.
I did notice, Chris, yours flakes looked a little bit bigger than the flakes that Benny had in his. Because they were quite big, weren't they?
Well, I was looking on Amazon at the Bulldacks, and they even do a 3 times spicy. I was like, hell no. Hell no. I'm just going to go with the 2 times spicy, the same as Benny.
Night, Jess.
Night, Jess.
Thank you again for his gifts.
Right, have fun in the woods. I love your shelter.
Yeah.
That was, again, as I said to you in the past, Jess is astounding. Your overnighter in your home or your self-built shelter. Brilliant, Jess. Welcome to the One Night Survival Club.
B&M sell them as well. Thank you, Stealth.
Cheers, Stealth. That's worth knowing. That means I might be able to get Jace to take Kaz out to B&M, because I know she'd like a day out at B&M, and she deserves a day out. You can do it getting away from me for a little while.
Yes, we don't know more incidents happening like they did last time I went out on my scooter.
Yes.
In Poundland, they had this nice lit up display near they're so close to the checkouts, and I went forward and I went a little bit too far forward. Someone made me jump, and I absolutely obliterated this display. It was still plugged in, it's still lit up, but it was the security guard. I had to pick it all up and sort of try and put it all back together again. Night Chronically.
Yeah, Jess's content brilliant. Dive over to Jess Outdoors, give her a look, give her a thumbs up. It's a great video. I don't know.
Oh, probably.
So we've got to look into it.
Yeah, I do like a B&M. We were told we were getting one here, but they changed their mind. I like, what's the other one we go to? Home bargains. Yeah, I like Home Bargains too.
Yeah. Night Chronic, have a good one, mate. Take it easy. Look after yourself. Have an awesome week. Have an awesome week. Brilliant week. Cheers, Sticks. Cheers, Sticks. So, well, I've got on my list of things that I can mention, talk about other ones. Possibly looking at Nick and Kaz's scooter for an hour or two one day this week. I'll get out on that.
Yep. It's all charged up. I've got it. So it's going to show you what it looks like because that is a monster. It's got headlights and indicators.
Won't be singing this time. Nobody wants to hear me sing.
Oh, I thought that's quite good.
Oh, well.
But I definitely need new bushies. I need someone to I need my scooter servicing.
I'll give you a bushings of pressing out.
Yeah, because she gets a bit bumpy on the old handlebars.
Yeah. Good night, Chronic. Take it easy. Night, Jess. Have a great week, my love. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Have your adventures. Enjoy. So, where are we now? Night, Jess. That's it. Right. Yeah. So, as you may notice, Kaz's hair's been done. So I did Kaz's hair for her today. Something I get a great deal of pleasure out of doing, dyeing her hair for her.
No, great now.
Faye, you know that moment when, well, you might not because you might have common sense, but that moment when you're doing somebody's hair, you go to clean the gloves off because you've got to take the gloves off and they only give you one set, don't they?
Yes, you have to do my hair.
And I looked in the mirror and went, with the gloves. That's what
it didn't actually look that dark. Well, that didn't look like it had actually taken, and then he washed it off and
it had taken. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not very even. It's got a little strip down the middle where I went like that with my finger. But yeah, just a bit of fun. Why not?
Vibrant, yeah.
Vibrant Mick. That's how I'd like to be known.
He's got Schwarzkopf, real red.
So
in his beard.
Yes, having to be taped on his stone. Here lies Vibrant Mick.
You tried dyeing your beard, but the dye wouldn't stick.
Yeah, it's Trump vibes.
No.
Nah. No, I just
Red Beard the pirate.
I used to dye my beard on the bike with the club for a laugh now and again because I used to have a big old bushy beard, and now and again we would dye that just for the fun of it. Especially if you were doing events, we had young people. I'd dye multiple colours and all sorts of fun stuff.
Especially we did the toy runs.
Yeah.
And a lot
of
stripes toy runs in it and
things.
Easter eggs to. There's a special school in Southampton we used to go to, the disabled kids and that there.
Yeah. And again, probably by next Sunday, most of it will be gone, to be honest with you.
T said you'd have to grow your beard long and do a comb over to mimic.
It's been known to happen, mate. We'll keep looking around trying some of the pictures. I had my beard down to there, and it was full set. And I had to stop doing it because occasionally on the bike it would flick up.
Yeah, so I was on the back sort of doing it while did you do it was.
Yeah, we did a run. I can't remember where it was now, but we did a run. No, it wasn't. It was coming home one day from work, wasn't it? And I had a big old bushy. And again, as I told you in the past, I ride a bike with ape hangers. So yeah, I do that, but actually arms out level your shoulders. I never went that high, never higher than 16 inches. And I was coming back up the M3, and I was getting a fair lick on. You know, I'm at the speed limit, or maybe just slightly above that because I'm going home. It's a beautiful day. Open face crash helmet. The gogs are on. All is good with the world. One hand's on my knee, the other hand's on the handlebar, and I'm just enjoying the ride. And all of a sudden, it felt like somebody had thrown a baseball at me. It hit me smack on the chin. It was a thwack like that. Nearly spilled the bike. Managed to keep it under control. Felt my beard like that. There's something mucky in my beard, and I thought, you've hit a big old bug or something. You've hit a beetle or a bug or an insect or something like that, which happens. And you'd be surprised what a bumblebee can feel like at 70 miles an hour. And I kept riding, and it took me probably another 15, 20 minutes to get home. Well, I'd shaved my beard off that night, because what had actually happened is what we think was some bastard going the other way down the motorway had launched something at me out the window. And we don't know whether it was glue, resin, or just something nasty, but it hit me in the beard, and it set my beard, and my beard literally went off to one side
like that. Green colour,
and it is set like it's been hitting resin. It wouldn't wash out, wouldn't clean out. You couldn't pull the beard down. I had to shave the whole beard off, which was annoying because in the middle of summer, tan face, and I had this white sort of area all around here. Yeah, beaver in my beard. Beaver beard. Yeah. Oh, this time of year, your beard is your friend.
Off old Arundel.
Yeah. I wasn't actually riding a bike when I dyed my beard. Yeah. Forest scum. It's nothing. Do you know what? And again, beards. Let's face it. This time of year, the beard is your friend. I haven't grown a full bushy since I stopped riding the bikes, purely simply because I used to grow the bushy because it gave my face a bit of protection in the winter, the spring, and the autumn, and that. It's surprising how much a bit of hair on your chin can actually keep your face warm. And all right, Willow, talking to beards, being warm,
the Willow.
You're going to have to get a haircut soon, aren't you?
Yeah, he's got to wait because you should have had it done beginning of this month, but you've got to wait till next month because you can drive then. So he's going to start looking like
No fun. Well,
yeah.
No, Arundel. Love Arundel Castle. Probably one of the best looking castles in Britain, I think.
Ooh, Bishop Castle ripped half his beard out. He got caught in a pot of bricks.
Ouch.
Ouchie.
Oh,
well, are you really tired today?
I've been in the forge a couple of times doing things and smelt burning hair.
Stuart said you've got to be dyed red.
Like and I had to trim sort of like 2 or 3 inches off it.
Well.
What are you doing, Willow? What are you doing? Hey?
Oh dear. Katrina's husky Odin is shedding yet.
All huskies do when they shed. Yeah. They shed some hair, don't they?
It does soon, doesn't it? Yeah, see that.
You're not far off, actually. Arundel Castle, it could be out of Lord of the Rings, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stunning castle, but yeah, I also get the jokes. Mr. Frodo, come in. Will you come in, Mr. Frodo?
Yeah. Willow has got a beef bone today that Mick's cooked in the air fryer for him, and it is huge. So no doubt that we'll have that in our bed tonight because he thinks anything that's of his that he's got to hide, he has to hide in the bed because you woke up the other day with a part of his jumbo under your hip and you slept on it all night.
Yes, that did hurt. Yeah, my little dog, he's not really sociable, are you? He wants to love you too much, share things with you, get on the bed with you, then roll on his back, show you his underbelly.
He has to.
Yeah,
we wake up and he's always laying on his back with his legs like that. With he's my little Mohican on his nuts.
Yeah. And for a small dog, every now and again there's that, and it'll clear a room. It's unbelievable. I've had Labradors. Thought a Labrador could make the worst smell in the world. No, it's beaten by Shih Tzu.
We used to go to the there's a RSPCB place in Arundel, isn't there?
Yeah.
It used to be.
Kiwi, it's because you're losing your accent, mate.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're starting to lose your accent. I recognise your accent.
Definitely.
But you're starting to lose it a little bit, and that's what confuses people.
Our son, Chris, has got a pug called Pumba. And our other son, Dan, he's got a Italian Greyhound. So we've all got small dogs. But yes, Windy.
And
it's still there. We used to see the Ninis.
Yeah.
Those little geese.
Yeah, Willow is Caroline's baby. I don't have a dog at the moment. I will be getting another dog in the future, and it will be a terrier. I'm a terrier man. I love my terriers. Love little working dogs. It'll probably be a border terrier because I've got a real soft spot for them.
Yeah, we like borders.
But at the moment, I've got a lot on, so it's not fair for me to have another dog in. Plus, well, what are you doing? Trying to get on my lap, man.
Pastels, yeah, they
Yep.
They
do like Patterdales. Patterdales tend to be a bit too.
Patterdales and cross with borders.
Yeah, Patterdales tend to be a little bit.
Hi,
they
Simon.
Can be a little bit willful for me.
Simon's in.
Hi, Simon. Hope you're good, mate.
My brother, he lives at Barnes Green, which is not far from Billingshurst.
Staffies, yeah, another good breed. Love Staffies. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there, Elcrock.
Lee Michelle, take it easy, mate. Have a good evening. Look after yourself. Love to all the family. Stay good, brother.
Bye, Lee. Yeah, we've had
Elcrock, yeah. Tell me about the ones that keep getting my car.
My mum didn't really like. 20% pastel, 180% Lakeland. Yeah, my mum didn't really like dogs, so I never grew up with. We did have a spaniel for a while, but didn't last very long.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much at. I grew up with Jack Russell's. Basically, as ratters used to take them ratting.
Stelson, you can have his Jack Russell if you want. She's a nuisance.
I don't mind a Jack. Jack's
we
all right.
Had one called Bandit, and
yeah, Jack's a good little dog. But I like ratters. I like terriers. I like working terriers as well. It's just everybody's got their own taste. It's what you're used to. And when I first came across working borders, for me, they fitted me perfectly because I don't mind being out in all weathers, and I used to shoot, and I taught my male border to retrieve. So I could be out rabbiting and he would retrieve from the seat for me. So I could sit there, take a shot with a rimfire, he'd go out, pick it up, bring it back, sit down. And they don't mind being out in the cold.
Our female, she used to she was always in water.
Yeah.
And she was a brilliant mouser. Mr. Willow here has now got a count of 2 mice to his name.
Yeah, he's had 2 now.
And he had a third one the other day.
Yeah. I do love a Westie.
Yeah, you used to carry your Jack Russell in your jacket, didn't you?
Yeah, he used to go out on the motorbike with me. In fact, got to the point that I couldn't go out on the motorbike without him wanting to come along, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got to be a pain. That's a tip for you. Don't teach your dog to join you on the motorbike because it gets to be annoying when you want to go out on your own. It's borders for me. I've just got a thing for them, and everybody's the same. Everybody's got their own breed. Everybody's got their own breed. There's people often say to me, "What's the best dog?" There's no such thing as the best dog. You can have 2 dogs, same breed, completely different personalities, same as human beings. So at the end of the day,
our borders, Bracken, love water. Yeah. Absolutely love any excuse to get in water. Ty, if he got his paw wet, he didn't like it, did he?
No, but
he was all right being out in the rain, but he just didn't like water of any depth, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cats are brilliant in the barn.
Yeah. Yeah, barn cats. I used to love those. Used to bring mates home from school and walk them out through the yard and that, and they'll be like, "Oh, you've got a cat! Don't touch the cat!"
Yeah, my had a farm with old cow buildings, the very low cow buildings, and we didn't keep cows, so it was all full of junk and every bit of twine that you could possibly ever find, and you couldn't go in there without getting one of the cats get you in the leg.
Faye saying their old Skye was half blue merle collie, half pointer. Chased down a hawk, shit herself with a cat came close. Yeah, I've known a few dogs like that.
Stumpy Houdini's great eyes. Yeah, Brackery's called Boo. She used to walk. See if you're looking at her, walk a little bit further. Not notice, and just she gets to the tree, you go Bracken. It's like, oh. Yes, I'm coming back.
Yeah, I know. I love all dogs. Love all dogs. I like cats. I wouldn't say I'm a cat person. I've no qualms with cats. Grew up with cats around us. I'm quite happy to stroke pets.
But Benny's cat doesn't like you.
But unfortunately, I'm not. It's not something I would choose to have. I am a dog person. And that's just what it is. Everybody's different. It's like birds, I got friends with budgerigars. I had a pet crow. It's horses for courses, isn't it? It's find what you like, run with it. There's no good or bad in it.
It was sad to see that though. There was 4 of those lynx that they've been dumped.
Yeah.
And one of them didn't make it, did he, for the second pair?
No. I hope whoever's responsible for that.
That's
I hope they get hold of them, and I hope they hit them hard, because that was one of the most goddamn irresponsible things, excuse my language, I've seen in a long time. Now, we've talked about big cats on the channel before now, and we've gone quite in depth into it. We actually, a whole load of us went off and did research, because a couple of the viewers have had experience with big cats, both here, abroad, and we do have Mac who had a cat. And take something that is not used to the wild and release it to the wild like that. Especially a lynx that is, it's never learned to look after itself in the wild in that environment. And one of the risk factors with most animals, most predatory animals, is when they become desperate, they become a threat to people. Okay? So basically, once an animal is starving, weak and hungry enough, it will have a go at almost anything. But yeah, I want them prosecuted. I don't care if it's an organisation or an individual. I want them prosecuted. I want them inside, because it was irresponsible. A, it wasn't fair on the animal. It's cruelty of the highest order. 2, it was just could have caused injury, damage, harm to something else. Just ridiculous. And shouldn't have had them anyhow. These animals, I don't even like zoos. Okay, simple as that.
Be in the wild.
I don't like
left alone in the wild.
Yeah, set up reserves where they belong, a lot in their natural environment. Protect them there if you're going to do anything. It's that's my rant over.
Yep.
Yeah. Or if the government doesn't want to prosecute them, give them to me for a week. Yeah, they will never want to keep another animal for the rest of their life. So, Benny, take it easy, bro. Have a good week. Don't work too hard.
They would survive out in the Cairngorms. It is, beyond me.
Yeah. Don't like anything. So, any animal suffering is wrong. It's not right, and that's from somebody who does hunt and does do animal control and maintenance and that. But I've always done it from the most humane and respectful manner that I can. Nothing should suffer. I should always be respected. And I said in the past, when I've taken deer in the past, I'll have a tear in my eye, and I will thank the animal for it it's sacrifice, and that animal's been carefully selected because it is either time for him to be taken from the herd, or it's unwell, and it's a management process done quickly and cleanly. So yeah, got to have respect for things. It doesn't. Oh, let's get off that, because it fires me up. It hits my jelly. It really does. Right,
that crunching in the background is Willow eating his bone. Just in case you think we're
you don't make it suffer. So there we go. There's an interesting one for you. Just hit me there. Strange terms, sayings, and phrases that you've heard in your life. Right, that one there hits my jelly. All right, I get that. I used to get that one from my dad. God, that hits my jelly. He would throw a spanner down. Oh, damn, that's hit my jelly.
She's got more swing than a cart horse. What's on a little tripod behind?
Oh, that's my GoPro.
That's his GoPro, yeah.
Yeah, that's my GoPro. Well, I don't want to run your toes over.
Willow's been collecting socks again. That's not.
There you go. If any of you are interested in knowing what I film on when I do my films, that's my GoPro 9. So
Brass monkeys out there, yeah.
Oh, it is brass.
More rabbit than Sainsbury's.
So what do
Makes
I
me
have?
belly wobble. Cold of the witch's tit.
Let's take that off of that. So I've got GoPro 9. That basically is surrounded by a media mod. So that's the GoPro 9 as it comes. You've got a rear screen, small front screen, which is quite handy when you're doing pieces into it. And that's a media mod. And basically just slots on there.
They do some nice little ones on
there. Allows me then to plug in I can then plug in external mics from the back. Has a little external mic built into it, which I'm going to have to upgrade soon because it's the sound. I mean, it's 2 years I've been using this one now. Yeah, I like it. I like the GoPro. Pretty much hit one button, it's ready, it's going, it's filming. I've also got there we go. I also got that one, which was recommended to me by Owen. I can't remember which one it is now. Was it 7?
Yeah.
It's 7.
Yeah, that's I got that on.
And yeah, it is 7.
He's cracked the rear screen on his Owens. Oh.
Nice little camera, and comes with a little case. Although that's not a media mod. So I've got the 2. The idea is what I'm going to be doing this year is actually filming some of the stuff from 2 angles. So I'm going to have one camera set up filming something I'm doing on the desk. Another camera set up filming my face when I can figure out how to do it. And then in theory, when I put the video up, you'll have like a little box down there with me talking to you, talking you through what I'm doing whilst you're actually looking at the image. So it's part of the learning process, but it's, for me, because I'm not technology wise, I'm sort of like in first grade. It's a learning process.
Yes, Simon Sticks has been out, Benny's been out, T Outdoors has been out, Kitten Killer's been out. They've all got outside videos on there at the moment.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to get out. Won't be able to get out for about another month to do anything serious. I'm hoping to get out and do a visit to the woods, maybe making a brew or something like that. But I've got to be really careful of these stitches at the moment.
And I've got my camera already, the one I bought myself at the end of last year, because one of my New Year's resolution is to do some photography again.
Yeah. Our Bushcraft Sussex, I've got the voice application on the 9. I've never used it.
His mates
tried it once on the first day. Yeah.
Jess has been out as well. Yeah, she did a camp one. The Yarps and Daz Outdoors did a collaboration.
We're going to be doing a camp in the spring, summer.
Yeah.
And then we'll be getting out to visit some people. Jess has been out. Jess has got a video up at the moment. Went up, I think, just a few hours ago. Absolutely brilliant video. Overnighter in the woods in a shelter that she's built herself. So proper survival bushcrafty style shelter in the woods. Her out there for the night. I think it got down to just below zero.
Ray's been out as well. He's been walking out in the snow. Andy outside. He's been out, hasn't he?
Yeah. Hi, Lawrence. Yeah, Jess been out. Sticks has been out. Benny's been out. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody's been out and done a video. Bushcraft is colder than a witch's tit. I love it. Yeah. Makes my belly wobble. More rabbit than Sainsbury's. Brass monkeys outside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good sayings. Good sayings. Now, brass monkeys. I know the story behind that one. Right. So those
she's all fur coat and no knickers.
Those of you who've heard the term, God blimey, it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
Yeah.
Right. Naval term. Goes back to the time of Napoleon. Okay. So if you've got to imagine below decks, you had the cannon deck. So where all the guns were. Down there, you have black powder. The cannonballs themselves were steel shot. They were steel balls. And you've got a deck that's moving. Okay. So the last thing you want is those rolling around. So what they would do is they would stack the cannonballs, okay,
on a brass monkey.
On a brass monkey. The brass monkey was the ring that held the balls in place to stop them rolling around, made of brass to stop sparks, okay, because again, somewhere where you're going to have a lot of gunpowder and that floating around and bits and pieces, you didn't want a lot of sparks. So the term cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey was actually wrong. The original phrase was cold enough to freeze the balls to the brass monkey.
It says on a brass monkey.
Yeah, that's it. So it's cold enough to freeze the balls on a brass monkey or to a brass monkey. It's and again, it's one of those sayings that it got adapted over the time. And I've often heard people, it's cold enough to freeze the balls off of a brass monkey. And you're like, because people that don't know the term try and put two together and just think of a monkey.
Letting a cat out of a bag is a naval one as well.
Yeah.
He's doing all right, thanks, Lawrence.
Lawrence doing good.
He went out and on my big scooter and jarred himself a bit.
Jarred himself a little bit. Pulled a couple. Didn't tear any stitches. Pulled them a little bit. And it's one of those things at the moment. If I do something wrong, oh hell, I know about it, and it tends to hold back. I'll tell you.
The devil of the deep blue sea, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to step off screen, right? I'm not showing anything I shouldn't like that, am I?
No.
No, nothing.
No.
Can be seen.
Yes.
Right, there you go. Just to let you know, I know Lawrence will want to know. Just to let you guys know it's getting on. There we go.
There.
Chaps.
There. And the one that's the stitches sticking out is that one there.
Yeah. So we're getting there.
Yeah, 3 sheets to the wind. Yep.
A lot of our sayings go back to the Navy and the military. A lot of everyday terms that you hear these days come from military terms that were brought
watch
back.
pot never boils.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know, it's lots of sayings, a lot of language. The word we use in English language a lot, right? That is actually, if I get this correct, I believe it's Russian. Is the word idiot? Okay, the word idiot was brought back from Crimea. Yeah, so it's.
I used one the other day, and it's true. Owen Sticks had not heard that one before, and it's one of the ones I say quite a lot, and I just can't think of it.
Yeah. Military terms. Okay, there are thousands, whether it be from specialist unit like the paras and that, they have their term. So I hear a lot of paras say, oh, that's alias F, yeah, and it's referring to, I believe, items with aluminium checker plate and that, being wary, being tough, being sturdy, being cool. So again, it's Mac probably correct me if I'm wrong, but
I've not heard that one before, Ro. Right?
What's that?
A bit of black over Will's mother's. Fixed bayonets yet?
Yeah, Cherry makes very good spoons.
Put the wood in the hole, yeah.
Fixed bayonets.
I used to go. We're going up the hill to Bedfordshire. Yep. Up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire, which meant go upstairs and go to bed.
Yeah, put the wood in the hole. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all these phrases, and they go from originally one person saying something. This is what you've got to remember. All these phrases, somebody saying something that somebody else has got. That's cool. Remember that.
You're right, Stealth. Everything in its military has F in it.
It's yeah, F or C.
Easy life, yeah.
And if it's really bad, an effing C. Well, that's old Cockney one, isn't it? Using your loaf. Yeah.
It is. It's you're right there, Pro Plus. It's the same as the sayings. It's like bushcraft, recipes, things like that. If they're not told to people or educated to people, then they do get lost.
Language is constantly evolving. So when I was a boy, you used to hear things like use the English language correctly. The English language, or any language, is constantly evolving. It's adapting new terms. Every generation comes up with its own slang, its own terms, its own methodology, its own phrases, its own Mickey takes, curses, swears, and so on. Okay, so language becomes old, falls out of use. There are words every single year, every upgrade of the English Oxford Dictionary, which is pretty much our marker book, our go-to. Every year they take words out. So that's no longer in use. It comes out of the dictionary, disappears, goes away into the ethos. Until somebody in probably 20 or 30 years' time goes, I've got a good one for you. I've invented a word. And it will then come back. So it's always quite interesting how they adapt.
You'd know a Londoner was a Cockney because they always born with the sound of Bow Bells.
Yeah. And again, Cockney words, ducks.
Yeah, oh God.
Caroline's granddad used to refer to pretty much everybody's ducks.
Yeah, all right, ducks.
All right, ducks. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's always interesting. Make hay while the sun is shining. Yes, definitely. Keep your powder dry. Yep. Flash in the pan. Chop. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and it's. I always think it's sad when stuff disappears, but I also don't resent the fact that new stuff's coming in because it's what happens, isn't it?
I keep meaning to ask my mother downstairs. I've got a stone cannonball that my mum and dad found somewhere.
I think it might be Civil War or
maybe in Sussex. They've actually found it where it was, and I keep meaning to ask her so I can write it down because I can't remember. You know where it was that she found this.
Oh, I used to hate it when I'd be saying to somebody, look, you know, I'm not putting the effort in. They'd look at me and go, I'm giving you 150%.
Yeah.
You can't give me 150%. You know, it's like, 110%. No, you're not giving me 110%. It's a physical impossibility.
All right. So Lawrence is known as a smoggy because the chemical plant's in Teesside. Don't go off half cocked yet.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? It's it's like you go around the country, colours. It's like you go to Sussex. It's that sort of yellow.
That's regional colouring.
Yeah, regional colours.
Yeah.
If you go into Sussex, you see that sort of
yellow.
It's
cornflower yellow.
Yeah, it's cornflower yellow. That's when you know that.
There was once a tradition in pretty much every county. it was traditional to paint your doors, your window frames, and so on a set colour.
Yeah.
And so you go to parts of Sussex, it still stays in West Sussex, especially, and again in parts of Devon, Cornwall, Dorset, and the rest of it. You'll go to villages and you'll literally see all the windows painted the same colour and nearly all the doors painted the same colour, and that was traditional. And
There's a lot. Petworth and things like that.
It literally marked your parish. Your boundaries. You knew you were still in such and such a county by the colours of the doors and so on. And it is a flintlock saying, or a muzzle loader saying, if you want to get it exactly right.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's all terminology, and it's funny, isn't it? We've just rounded out probably 100 old phrases. Every single one of us recognised them. Every single one of us recognised every single one of those. There wasn't any of them that none of us went, I've never heard that before.
It's like woodlouse, isn't it? Yeah. Cheesy bobs. I hear that. I was a Guildford thing, but then someone else says it that, and the names of foxes. Reynard or Charlie Fox or
Yeah, a lot of sayings are regional. I never called a badger till we were up here. Prior to that, it was always known as a brock to me. Grockles, raspberry ripples. Shows your raspberry ripples.
Yeah, in Cornwall, they're known as emmets, which is Cornish for ants.
Yeah.
Because they sort of take over like ants.
Yeah. Yeah. Radio rental. God, I haven't had that one in a while.
A puddock. I don't know what a puddock is. No.
No, kitten. No, you got us there, mate.
Puddock. Razor chops, yeah.
Toad.
Oh, frog. Ah.
There we go.
We used to have a big toad on your
grandmother.
Rage, we used to call it grandmother toad because she always used to be underneath the sheet metal.
Yeah. Always in the same spot.
Huge.
Yeah, big old bufo, common toad. Gorgeous looking animal.
We were watching a thing yesterday about catfish. Well, that was really interesting.
Yeah, I've got to share that with Matt.
8 metre long catfish. 8 foot long, sorry. Yeah. Catfish. Dicky birds, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? All these terms, all these phrases, dicky birds. Now, is that a specific bird where you come from, or is it just a small species?
Where I come from, birds are always like
dicky birds are always just a mass of small birds. Oh, well, you say that, Outdoors Apprentice. Good eat catfish. Good eat catfish in the right situation. They discovered that the world's catfish now can store heavy metal, is not affected by heavy metals and a lot of chemicals. What it actually does, it has a way of storing them in its body fat so that they don't affect it. And they've found this in, we watch a thing about it, don't we? In France, Spain, Romania, it was Romania, wasn't it? Where the catfish, they no longer eat the catfish purely and simply because they find such high levels of toxins in them. And they were saying that the catfish will live in rivers that are pretty much nothing else can live in. They'll survive in quite happy because they've got this ability to ingest the toxin, recognise it as a toxin, and then just store it in their fat.
Yeah, we were watching that
not good for
catfish coming out the water, and they were going around. They swim clockwise round. The pigeons get so used to it, and they just come out of the water and
grabbing pigeons. Yeah.
But yeah, these.
Yeah, I saw the same one kitten. Fascinating animal. But obviously, if it's in a clear, clean water course that you know is not polluted, catfish, wonderful eating. In actual fact, the recommended replacement for cod was bassa. Yeah. Bassa is catfish from the Mekong Delta in Vietnam.
Yeah.
That's where majority of your bassa, comes from. And that's a catfish. Again, renewable.
Yellow catfish, isn't it?
Yeah, grows fast, breeds rapidly, easy food source.
Yeah, Tweety birds was dicky birds were always like small, like sparrows and blue tits and things like that.
That's it, kitten. Yeah, must have watched the same program. Yeah, they were saying that there's no longer any big catfish in parts of Romania because they were stuck.
They've been taken.
They all come to France and Spain now to catch them. And it's Spain, France, and Italy.
Yeah. Because they had a bloke he was saying, he said that he admitted to letting 1,000 go.
Have a brilliant week, mate. Have a brilliant week. Have fun. Stay safe. Keep warm. Give the dogs a cuddle for me. Yeah. Fascinating creature. I mean, Britain now, or in fact, the entirety of Europe, parts of America, the world's catfish is probably one of the most successful fish anywhere. And it's not listed anywhere it lives. It can't be listed as an invasive species because they don't affect the stock numbers of other fish. Apparently, there's a lot of research done in France to figure out whether they needed to class it as an invasive species and remove them. In actual fact, they do more good than harm because they will go along like hoovers and clean up so much. They've said, leave them be, but it's made them super successful.
Yeah, they've now got that big. They're actually eating swans.
Yeah.
So now they've gone from pigeons and ducks up and herons up to swans.
Which made me think, I'll go swimming in a river now.
Plus, that bloke was catching them by hand himself, wasn't he? He was holding this catfish in front of him, and I was thinking, your head and shoulders are smaller than that fish's head.
Yeah. I'd like to know how powerful they are. Actually, I know they're powerful in muscle, but the clamp force, because they don't have teeth, they have plates. Yeah. But I wonder what the clamp force is on those plates.
Sussex was saying that catfish they have to fence it because they get out. Catfish noodling, yeah, I like the old noodling.
You want to go noodling? Don't know, I approve of that. These young women and getting into water with bikinis on, grabbing fish. It's just, I don't know what anybody would see as interesting in it. Yeah.
They brush it like a wire brush. Yeah, I tried to get quite. Huss, our landlord used to like Huss, didn't he?
I like Huss. Yeah, you're right there. Or rock salmon was another phrase or another thing you used to call it. Yeah, it's one of my favourites. A lot of people don't like it. It's quite a milky, soft flesh to it, but I love it. No bones, just that backbone. I sit and crunch on that for ages. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit flustered. Yeah, possibly fame. Probably. I'm just imagining taking Caroline catfish noodling.
Oui.
Nice hot summer's day. Yeah.
If it starts raining.
To be honest with you, Faye, at the moment it's just starting to twinge. It's just, I'm going to hang on another 10 minutes, guys, and we'll be calling it quit. Oh, in fact, we're at 1:54 now, so we'll be calling it quits in a little bit. But yeah, I made it this far. It's just starting to, the muscle just starting to go. Need to lay down again for it. Oh, Derek.
Oh, glad to hear that. Oh, Dee, it's been awful. We've been seeing the news over here, and it's
Oh, that's. I'm glad for your mate, but I feel for his neighbours. It's absolutely fucking terrible. Absolutely awful what's happened over there. House untouched, neighbourhood torched. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few. There was this white building. All the others were down to the ground, and this white building just all glass. Yeah, it was just yeah.
You can't odds it, can you?
No,
can't odds
it's
it.
like when the place gets hit by Welsh catfish. Looks like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like with tornadoes. They can go past and some houses will be fine, and yeah,
devastation.
I see them firefighters trying to douse down a pet shop.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's we came close a couple of years back, didn't we? There was a couple of villages very nearly went up in smoke, quite a few buildings damaged, but never anything to that sort of scale. I tell you what, Bushcraft Sussex, after watching that documentary about them and seeing them come out onto the shore and grabbing the birds and that, and seeing how more they were. I said to Kaz, I said, you can see evolution happening there. You can see how the fish is learning to get up more and more out of the water.
You can see how
when's it going to get to the point that fish starts to develop larger fins underneath
the
it
fins
to help
start,
it move?
getting some sort of gristly bit, and then that turning into a bone structure, because that's how the alligators and crocodiles came from aquatic fish.
Yeah, and they can move well. It's amazing what they can do.
They're like eels, aren't they? It doesn't bother them to be out of the water.
Yeah, you're right there, Mac. They ran out of water, didn't they? I don't know what the answer is. I don't live there, so I can't really comment. That's the thing. I've got no right to comment on something I don't understand, see. But the only thing I will say, if it's anything like here in the UK, we got a lot of flooding here at the moment in our area. And I know what the flooding is. They keep saying, it's because of the unprecedented weather. But that's absolute rubbish. From my own experience, for the last 30 years, local authorities have turned around and said, we no longer maintain that ditch, that roadway, that verge, that wood. Where they used to have foresters, they'd have guys that cleared ditches and so on. Nobody does it. They used to, when I was a nipper, have a process where they would go out, teams on a regular cycle would go and clear ditches mechanically, literally out with a backhoe, clearing the silt out the ditches, regular. They stopped doing it in the name of conservation, which was a lie. It was just purely and simply to save money. It means you can lay that team of guys off. You don't need them anymore. And if everybody goes, why aren't you clearing the ditches? It's conservation. Silt builds up very, very quickly, especially in slow-running things. And eventually they silt up. Plants grow. The more plants grow, the more the silt gets held up. People drop crap in there. There's nobody to take the crap out. And eventually what do you have? You have flooding. Okay? If we were in a situation where we went back to the old days where these teams of guys went out, cleared things, maintained them, then funny enough, in that maintenance, they'll notice that bridge is getting undermined or that culvert's starting to collapse and needs to be replaced before the winter. Good management that way. In our forestry here, they get rid of foresters again. In the world of conservation, we don't need people in there doing forestry works anymore. We've got a machine that will go in and fell it once every 25 years. Other than that, leave it alone. Let nature run its course. It's called conservation. Nobody to clear the debris.
Yes, Sussex,
builds up.
We don't have the problem with eels so much around here. We have it with a signal crayfish. When you go to the canal and try fishing, last time we went to that, we just kept getting the boilies and that kept getting taken off by this bloody
is heaving with crayfish. Absolutely heaving with them. Well, we got crayfish on the bottom and bloody mink on the surface.
Yeah, you don't want them. They are a pain in the behind.
Yeah, it's just bad management, and we've got it here. We've got it in forestry, we've got it in Heathland, we've got it in all sorts of things where people no longer want to spend the money. Well, they say they don't have the money, so it gets spent on other things, doesn't it? And doesn't get managed properly in the name of conservation, because conservation has been a good old-fashioned get out. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-conservation, but it's been used as a get out by a lot of organisations for the last 30 years, because it's great when you turn around to people and they say, why aren't you clearing the sides of the roads? And we used to cut the verges back so everybody had a clear view and cars didn't get hit by branches and things like that. It was safer and people could walk down them. Well, you say,
hi Lee,
we leave that now for the wildflowers.
Yeah, Kiwi, that's what Mac was saying. There's a place around here. They're building houses on the floodplain at Farnham and that.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's a floodplain. Anybody out there that's looking at buying a home, I would say to do your research. Yeah. First thing, look at the history of the area. Look at a map. Look at the history. Research it. Go back 50 years. Make sure you're not on a floodplain.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know how these things get passed. I really don't get it, especially that one at Farnham, because that every single year for the last 100 years, that has been a natural floodplain and protected Farnham from flooding. When they finish building those houses on there, there's going to be no flood management, and you're going to see that entire area flooded out. Those people will lose their new homes, and the town behind it is going to become flooded as well. And it's just so that somebody can stick cash in their pocket. That should be prosecuted. It's just, yeah. Oh, it's me getting political again.
It's 2 hours and 2 minutes and 8 seconds. 9 seconds.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been twinge. Been a real pleasure spending the evening with you this Sunday night. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a good time, good life, wonderful existence, whatever you are in this glorious world. Where is that? Where the secret beach is, Mick? Secret beach.
Nightsticks, Tea, Lawrence, Sussex, Rooksfoot, Tea, Outrod, Kiwi, Kitten Killer, Lee Michelle, Propos Kid, Mac. Have I got anyone else? I've got most of them, but
cheers. Right, and likewise, as Carol's just said, thanks everybody. Propos Kid, thank you for joining us. Nice to have a young person with us.
Yeah. Thank you for the
newbies. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it hasn't been too coarse for you, and I hope us old farts have managed to keep you entertained.
And Molecatcher.
More than welcome.
And Faye.
Molecatcher, nighty night, mate. Take care. Live in Lavoo. Live in Lavoo. Have a good one, mate. Thank you very much. And everybody, dive over, have a look at Living Lavoo, give him some love and thanks, because, he's brilliant channel, fantastic guy, and a big supporter of this channel, for which we are eternally grateful. Eternally grateful. Yeah. Lawrence, have a good shift this week, my friend. Stay safe. Thank you for all your hard work.
Sussex, we're all about the same.
Sussex. Old as you feel.
Yeah.
Old as you feel. When you stop feeling them, you're old. Sorry, that's very offensive these days, isn't it? Yeah, I apologise for that. A joke of my era. Right, guys.
Yes, good night all, and see you next week.
Good night, everybody. Have an awesome week. Get outdoors, have fun, have your adventures. Do whatever you want to do. Just have a great time. Do it and stay safe.
If you get any spare snow, send it to us, please.
Yeah. Love those you do. Forgive those. Oh, in fact, before we get to that, this week hopefully I'll get into the Baldock Challenge. End of the month we should be doing the first of the ration reviews. That'll be me, Kaz, sitting down. God knows what she's getting me, but if any of you got any suggestions, send them to Kaz. Let her know. Because I've actually opted to. I've literally said I don't want to know until we open it there in front of me. So it's going to be a bit of a surprise, but will be a bit of fun. And the idea is to make that a bit of fun and a bit of entertainment.
And thank you so much for everyone joining us and all the good wishes and that.
T, I like that. T, Pro Plus Kids said, look forward to next week. T, make the questions dumbass friendly, please. No, yeah. Well, what can I say? Look, guys, love those you do. Forgive those you don't. Peace and light. Be upon you all. Have an awesome week. Till we chat again next week. This is Mickey, Kaz,
Good night.
Mac, Willow, out.